New Jeans might disband, especially with what they did yesterday as of recording. They went live and spoke out against how Hybe has treated them, what they've been doing to New Jeans, to the CEO, to the Adore team, pretty much. And and I quote, Harney said that they won't blindly follow Hybe's orders, which is totally understandable. And pretty much, there's this whole thread I put in the description talking about the whole situation. So High pretty much started in about 2019, I guess. Yeah, well, it was still a big hit in 2019. And yeah, they announced that Min Hee-jin would be the CBO. Uh, and I believe they were tasked to she was mainly tasked to be the creative director of creating a group that is a girl group project between Big Hit and Source Music. Um, and so yeah, the casting was by the end of 2019, and the training began in 2020. This means New Jeans members training with the Seraphim. This was until management for New Jeans was transferred with the launch of the new label Adore, independent label under Hype with Min Hee-jin as CEO. Okay. During an interview with Korea Jung-ang Daily on August 11th, 2022, Min voiced that not everyone in Hype shared her confidence in Nijin's concept between the time of training and debut. Okay. Interestingly, within Hype, I told my concept for Nijin's was plain or the type that doesn't have public appeal. That did not age well. Some people were convinced that it was unlikely to be a hit because it doesn't follow the conventional K-pop idol grammar. And with that being said, I don't believe there's a conventional K-pop idol grammar. It's K-pop really strives of being unique and different from every other concept. But moving on. According to Dispatch, Nugent was set for debut during the third quarter of 2021 with Min Hee-jin at the helm of branding, then known as Team N. The Seraphim within the first quarter of 2022, then known as Team S. Bang Shi-hyuk stepped down as the head of Team N's music in March 2021 because Min Hee-jin wanted to be in charge of the music and performance as well. According to Dispatch, specifically, Kakao messages leaked between Min Hee-jin and her shaman in June 2021, saying that Min Hee-jin hampered the process because she wanted to take members from Team N and bring them to her own label instead of Source. Min Hee-jin denied this in her infamous press conference, her first one. Later management for New Jeans was transferred with the launch of the new label, Adore, an independent label under Hype, with Min Hee-jin as CEO, and then pretty much got the whole gist of it. New Jeans debuted in July, and then in June last year, B-Lift and JTBC announced new girl group survival show, Are You Next? It started June 30th, and then what made Islet what it is today. In the finalists were these six, but they debuted as five, with Young Sub leaving before debut. And then April this year happened, and it was a heated feud to say the least between Min Jin and Hybe, with the topics control of New Jeans and Adore, accusations of plagiarism, and artists in and out of Hybe being named dropped left and right. After the news of Hybe's audit into Adore breaks, CEO Min Jin issued under my New Jeans success. She claimed Hybe Lift had pretty much copied all of New Jeans concept sounds, yada yada yada, all of that for Islet. And Dion claims trying to seize control of Adore. Same email, Park also claimed that alleged takeovers plans were set in motion long before Islet made their debut, but Min Hee-jin has denied it. And then, and later in the infamous press conference, he was later fired at the Yongsan police station against both Min and another unnamed executive of Adore on the same day. Here's the infamous come into play. And then, what happened? So the point of discussion was B-Lift's alleged plagiarism, of course, the Seraphim's early debut, because we also saw the clips of the members of New Jeans being trained under Source Music, and I don't want to talk about those clips because those clips were released without the consent of the members and when they were very young and doing very inappropriate things at their age. Adore's shares not being divided equally, and then there was a Bang Shiok saying he wants to beat SM's. aespa, because competition, I guess. And yeah, April 6th, facts by mixing up the timeline. Okay, yeah, and pretty much it's been quite a mess. Like going back and forth. Like what is right, what is wrong. Everyone claiming who did this, who did that, and all of that. And from my point of view as a fan, like, okay, to be completely honest, does my opinion matter in a situation where I am not directly and personally involved in a situation? No. What I'm saying technically does not matter. But as a fan, as somebody that is heavily invested and very much entertained into this industry and into this type of entertainment, my opinion, like the way that I would solve it is basically everybody sit down, have a chat. What does one side want to do? What does one another side want to do? Compromise, see common ground, and like just continue making music. That's the whole point of K-pop companies. Well, that should be the point in my opinion. But at the end of the day, it's all about money, making money off of others. Kind of seems like that. I don't want to like say it in a discriminatory way, but like I really try my best not to see K-pop as big money hungry companies taking advantage of young people with dreams trying to make money for themselves. But with the way everything is going, it really feels like that. Now, a lot of people say, oh, but Hype did this, Hype did that. A lot of people say, Min Hee Jin did this, Min Hee Jin did that. Listen, both sides, are they perfect? No. I don't know if you can call them 100% good at all. They've done their mistakes, they've done their bad stuff. But just because you're a BTS army doesn't mean you should hate on New Jeans. Just because you're a bunny of New Jeans doesn't mean you should hate on BTS. They are all musicians, they are all artists. Let them perform, let them be, let them make music. And yes, New Jeans did this. They are unhappy employees pretty much with the way they're being treated in their company, especially at a very young age. Like if you look at here in here, it looks like she's crying. Looks like she was about to cry. Like it's really upsetting. Like Heron has had this same facial expression throughout the entire video. Like New Jeans, they went Min Hee Jin, and like yeah, say what you want. It could be grooming, brainwashing, or whatever. But it's a very difficult situation to talk about because we don't know 100% the facts. And if you say, I know the facts, no, you don't. We just know on a surface level. We only know on the tip of the iceberg. There's so much more to this. Like, and like with the whole competition, oh, I want, like, Bang Shock being like, I want to beat aespa, want to be step on them and all of that. They're literally vibing. They're all artists. When you look at K-pop idols interact in music shows, it never looks like overly competitive. Like yes, it's a competition. Like K-pop idols, they get wins, they get awards. At the end of the day, it is competitive. That's the music industry. But at the end of it, let them live their dream. That's what it is. But that's just talking in simple terms. Like there's so many factors. Like Hybe is such a big company in the sense that not only is it probably the most famous K-pop company of all time, possibly, but with that being said, there's multiple companies under this one company with hundreds, probably thousands of employees, and so on. There's artists, stylists, executives, managers, and all of that. I personally believe in the saying, too many cooks will cause a fire in the kitchen. And as you can see here, there's a lot of cooks in this one kitchen that is currently on fire. It is what it is. Like, and this is just one group. Like, as a Formos 9 fan, I can confirm that, like, Hybe labels, it's very much well known that they don't treat all of their um they don't treat all of their groups equally. Like they said in the statement, we make sure to promote their groups equally. Then why hasn't From Us 9 come back in over a year? Whereas every other group has like debuted and had a comeback or had like three comebacks. Overworking 17, which is under the same company as From Us 9, overworking and Hypin, and then about to overwork Islet. I can see it already. And then the Seraphim, they just like the Seraphim having a hate train for no reason. And so many hype artists are currently on hiatus, taking a break because they are injured, they are sick, they're getting overworked, they're very young. It's a very messy situation. Like, I really want to just like vibe with the music, vibe with the performances, because I feel like that's the whole purpose of not just K-pop but music and performance in general. But there's just so much to it behind the scenes that it's very hard to enjoy. Like, when I get home, I just want to sit down, relax, see what idols are doing, see how idols are vibing. But all of this is happening, and it's upsetting. I really hope everything gets resolved as soon as possible, so everybody can do what they want to do at the top of their game. And I don't know, when I saw this clip, it just made me upset. It just really made me upset. I guess by September 25th, we'll know. And like, it's really hard to put into words how I feel and what I want to happen. But this is why I'm releasing this uncut, just to show how I truly feel and all of that. So yeah, I just hope everything gets better. Hope New Jeans, like, here's the thing. I don't think New Jeans will disband because, like, let's be honest, they're a huge financial factor for hype labels. So I doubt that hype labels would technically want to disband or terminate the contracts of New Jeans. But I wouldn't be surprised if we like wake up in tomorrow and see. Let me just and then we just suddenly see on Sumpi that New Jeans contracts have been terminated. Blah blah blah. Oh, okay. Let's have him going to win. That's This is nice to see. This is nice to see. But I don't want New Jeans to disband. I wouldn't be surprised if they do though. But at the end of the day, I just want artists to be artists, perform how they want to perform, release music that they want to release. Everybody working together, because I feel like that's what's best for creating a great product, regardless of the situation. Keeping everyone's mental health and mindset in mind. So yeah, I truly hope everything gets resolved so we can go back to enjoying everything.